All right, so let's talk DDR5 memory. I know some of you probably have lots of questions regarding this memory and maybe upgrades and that type of thing. You know, should you wait and hold off and get a motherboard that supports DDR5, or should you just go ahead and get a system now with DDR4 memory? And I'm just going to go over a few things here with you today about DDR5 memory. Now, of course, DDR5 memory is the latest generation of memory. I've got a few notes here, by the way, if you see me looking away from the screen. To go by here, talking points. It offers a significant leap in performance over its predecessor, which of course is DDR4. Now that's true and it's not true. Real world performance wouldn't probably be that much, to be honest. However, you know, getting memory that's DDR5 now, I don't know. I probably would hold off a little while before getting DDR5 memory, since it's new, and like everything new is going to take some time to iron out all the kinks and get faster. What are the key points though, you know, with DDR5 memory? One of them is it is faster. How much faster? You know, that's, you know, some people say it's, you know, twice as fast, but realistically you're looking at probably 100 and maybe 66% faster. And if that's true, that's pretty fast memory, certainly, because you can get some super fast DDR4 memory. So it will be able to, of course, access information much quicker. Now, this will be, I'm really doing this video as it relates to gameplay. So it will help, certainly, especially in titles that are heavily, you know, loading for load times and asset streaming and that type of stuff. Improved efficiency, it is going to be much more power efficient than not. So that's going to be a talking point there for sure. Certainly, if you have a corporation and you have DDR5 and thousands of computers, you might save some energy. If you're an individual buying a computer system as it relates, you know, this video to PC gaming, I don't think it's going to matter that much. I don't think you're going to save the world by buying this stuff, but everything, CPUs, GPUs, I don't know, sorry, not GPUs. GPUs are like, you need a nuclear power plant now to run, like, for example, a 4090 video card. So not GPUs, CPUs and memory and a lot of other things are becoming more power friendly, and that is a good thing. Of course, GPUs also have power saving modes like standby modes and that type of thing. But, you know, and when you're not using them, they don't use power. But boy, when you're using them, and if you're pushing an Unreal Engine 5 game with a decent video card, you're pulling a lot of power, like a lot. And of course, buying DDR5 memory is going to, as well, future proof your purchase, if you're concerned about that, which some people are. Like, for example, maybe you went and bought a DDR4 system, you know, probably hardly any bottlenecks in that system, and you got a 4090, and that system's probably good for maybe 2, 3, 4 years. Who knows? If it works, if it's fast enough for you, then you are going to be probably okay. Now, there are some things to consider here with DDR5 memory. You know, again, performance gains. How much will it be? Not, in my opinion, it's not going to be a big difference between DDR4 and DDR5 at this particular time, all things considered. You'll see this, of course, in some applications more than others, though. In gaming, how many extra frames per second is what is paramount, right? And you're probably not going to see much. It mostly depends upon your video card and what resolution you're actually running the game at. So high-end systems that have, you know, really high-end DDR4 memory, probably it's not substantial, all things considered. Higher cost, DDR5 is going to be pricier than DDR4, so that might be a consideration for some. And also motherboard compatibility is another concern, because you need to have a motherboard that supports DDR5 memory, and those motherboards are going to be, at this moment, pretty expensive. So, you know, I mean, DDR5 is definitely a very promising technology, and you know, like any new technology, it's going to take a while for the kinks to get worked out, and once it's done, I think it will get faster, cheaper, and certainly better. Maybe when we see, the NVIDIA 5090 video cards come along in a year and a half or so, maybe, buying a gaming system that would have a video card like that, having DDR5 memory would be the smart thing to do, because then you have no bottlenecks in the system as long as everything else is as well on par. So that's kind of my thoughts on DDR5. Let me know what you think about DDR5 memory. Are you thinking about upgrading? Are you considering getting this memory over DDR4? Let us know. See you in the next one.